Hey, what's up? Let's go over the couch stretch. This is one of the best stretches and the most popular stretches for a reason. It's a tremendous way to create length in the quads, to open the hip flexors, and to undo a lot of the sitting posture that we have to contend with as modern Western human beings. We spend a lot of time in chairs at work, we spend a lot of time on the couch at home, and that's just the facts of life. So doing this stretch well is going to really undo a lot of that. The trouble is, most people kind of just sit on their cell phone, relax completely and hang out, and don't get the benefits that they could if they were willing to stay focused for a couple minutes each time that they did this stretch. So let's go over some of the key components that I think about and that I coach when I'm explaining to others how to do this exercise. First things first, I have a pad here for my knee. I don't want my knee to be uncomfortable on a hard surface, so I want to be able to put a lot of weight and a lot of pressure. And same thing for my foot. I have a shoe on so that when I push into the wall, my bony foot, I don't know if you have a bony foot, my bony foot isn't in pain, right? I want to be able to exert a tremendous amount of force and flex really, really hard. So I want to make sure that I'm set up nice and comfortable. And then also here, I have a parallel. You can use a yoga block, you can use a box, you can use anything, but I'm gonna use this to prop myself up as I move into this stretch. So without talking anymore and making you wait, let's get into the stretch and I'll talk through it and explain what I'm doing as I move into different positions. First things first, I'm gonna put my knee all the way in the corner here. And start position is going to be here with my hand on the ground. So first goal is to create a nice open hip angle as the main priority. I don't want my hip back like this, and now you can see I have this angle with my hip not open. I want to open that hip. From here, I'm going to use my support. I can prop myself up, and depending on my level of flexibility, I can get more and more upright as long as I maintain this nice neutral back and don't get into this archy back closed hip angle. I maintain that open hip I started with as I come up taller. So that's the starting idea, is that whatever your flexibility is, we kind of just get into a stretch and gently push into whatever point we feel comfortable getting to and hold for 30, 60, up to 2 minutes per side. As you get more comfortable with this stretch, we're keeping the abs tight, we're maintaining that straight back position, we can add to it. And so how we get more out of this stretch is by creating contraction. So the first thing I'm going to do to create that contraction is push my foot into the wall. So I'm trying to open my knee this direction. So I'm going to push. And so since that quad is already stretched, when I push, it's going to stretch even more. And that's going to put strength into that muscle, right? I'm strengthening the muscle in a stretch position. Pushing hard, 10 to 20 seconds, then I'm gonna relax, and then I'm gonna try to pull my foot off the wall. I'm gonna try to curl my hamstring to my butt. At first, this is probably gonna make your hamstring cramp. You'll get used to it over time if you can just ignore it and flex through it. Same thing, 10 to 20 seconds, really pulling that heel to my butt. Whew. And then I'm gonna repeat that cycle. Push hard with my foot into the wall, whew, and then pull the heel to the butt. And then you'll notice that allows me to sit up more upright because it's going to lengthen that quad, but more than just lengthening it, it's going to put strength on both sides of the joint. By pushing into the wall, I'm going to strengthen the quad, and then by trying to curl off the wall, I'm going to strengthen the backside of the knee where the hamstring connects. And so I'm going to create stability and mobility all at the same time when I do this stretch really well. So remember, step one, start low, get that hip open, use the support as needed to help yourself work to the level that you can handle. And then once you get into whatever position is a strong stretch for you with the core stable and the hip open, we'll work that contract, push the foot into the wall strongly, and then curl the hamstring to the butt strongly, and alternate through those, and ignore that hamstring cramping. Mine's cramping up pretty good right now, but you know, if you just ignore it, it's not gonna kill you. Cool, so that's the couch stretch. Hopefully that's helpful, and that helps you get a little more knowledge about how you should approach the couch stretch to actually get something from it. Thanks for watching. Stick around for the next one, and good luck with your training.